Check it.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are back on Need for Speed 2015 for another episode of Stick or Twist. So it's been a while since we last did a Stick or Twist, especially on Need for Speed. I think this is one of the first, but then I kind of just stopped. Essentially, the only difference for the Need for Speed 2015 ones is that I go into a mixed speed list and the car has to be built for a mixed speed list. That's basically the only difference. Besides that, it's pretty much the same as every other Stick and Twist, and that is basically how we're going to do it. Now, I've got my random number generator up on the right, and that's got the amount of cars that are in the game. We're going to go ahead and generate a random number and see what it turns out to be. So, the random number was 20. So I'm going to go ahead and work out what that is, and then I'll be back afterwards to go ahead and show you guys.
I just found 12 bricks. Damn.
Okay, so we got an S2K. That is a really good choice. And usually I would stay with this choice and I wouldn't twist again. But we've done the S2K so many times on the channel, I feel like it's slightly overdone. So we're going to go for something completely different. That is my goal for today's video. I want to get something which I haven't tried on the channel before. So we're going to go ahead and generate another random number. And we got number 34. So I'm going to go ahead and work out what that is now. And again, be right back when I actually know. Okay, so we've got an M4. Now again, not a bad choice at all, but I'm pretty sure we've done this before. And I don't know, it's just a bit of a boring choice for me, so we're going to go ahead and generate one more time. Now remember guys, the third twist is the one we have to stay with. If this turns out to be a Volvo, we've got to use a Volvo. That's the kind of trick with this series, is if you go to the third twist, you've got to stay with that twist. So we're going to go ahead and generate a random number, and we got number 35. So that's just one ahead of this. And that's a Ford Mustang GT. Okay, so not too bad, I guess. We can probably make this something cool. I'm not going to do the obvious thing and make this into Razor's Mustang. I'm going to do something completely different. So we've got the obvious option of turning it into the kind of RTR one and doing that kind of thing. And it probably does make the most sense, but I kind of want to make this into kind of a Stance Nation build, if you know what I'm saying. So slamming it to the ground, popping some ridiculous rims on, and just making it all camber, and basically just kind of going against the grain of what a muscle car is. Because really, when you think of Mustang, you don't really think of what I'm going to do to it in terms of like slamming it to the ground, putting some like really flush rims on. Get that one. But I do want this to look pretty nice, so we're going to go ahead and slap on that splitter where everything's black, because if it's not black, take it back. The hardest part for this whole build is the rims. I really don't know what rims to go for. I've literally just put a tune on this, and this is basically what it is. So I'm going to go through it quite fast. If you want to see what it is, just pause it and you can go ahead and do that. It's just a, you know, pretty much it's a guest tune, I think is the best way of putting it. Don't really know too much about this car besides that it's a Mustang and it slammed. So that's what we're going to go ahead and roll with. Now we're going to go ahead and get into a mixed speed list, probably do 2 events and see how it performs. So let's get straight into this. Now we have to wait for everyone in this lobby to finish dead calm, which is like a 5-minute race.
All my friends know the low rider. The low rider.
Okay, finally. Fucking hell, that took so long. Okay, annoyingly though, we're on component parts, which doesn't really help too much. And also, I completely forgot that the front, like, it kind of like lights up green. Okay. This was a very fuckfesty start. I really shouldn't have gone all the way in front. Anyway, yeah, the front lights up green. Completely forgot about that, to be honest. I just completely forgot about that. Also, doesn't seem like it's that fast in a straight line, which is odd because it's a Mustang. Oh my god. I've got to say the tune was very, very good. I've kind of found out that if you make the front bias and the front strength all the way to drift, it just makes the car handle a hell of a lot better. You can flip it into the corner. Back to what I was saying, you can make the car initiate drifts a whole lot easier, and sometimes you will go faster when you're doing a drift around corners than if you weren't. So No! So obviously it depends on what situation you're in, but a lot of the time, you know, if you just kind of tap, brake, then kind of slide into the corner with that bias, it's going to be really working well for you. As you can see, I don't know what this guy's doing, why he's going so slow, I don't know. He just made me fuck up there. What are you doing? My overall advice is if you're going to get this Mustang is try my tune out. You know, I genuinely think if you put a bit more time into the tune I've got currently, make little changes, this could be a very good car. Why have you got to do that for? Ghost, I'm not sure if you're watching, but please, we need non-contact in this game. Like, it's so frustrating when you do something like that, and now I'm third when I could have easily been first. But anyway, that was the end of the first race. We'll do one more to see how it drifts like. Racing wise, if that wasn't for human error, could have come first in that race. Very good car. Probably could be a future undefeated car, to be honest. It is genuinely that good. But anyway, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go into the next race and see how this Mustang performs in a drift event. Okay, so here we go into the final race of this episode. We are doing Find Your Groove. So this is actually quite a good event, actually. So I'm kind of happy with how we got this one. We're going to go ahead and see how this thing performs. Now, immediately, one thing that I noticed. Oh my lord, this thing is drifty. Yeah, one thing I've noticed with this car, it does seem like it's got like a hell of a lot of grip for a drift kind of build. I made this mainly kind of focusing towards drift because I don't know, I just feel like that's how I like my cars in this game. But for some reason, when it's in a drift, that's it. It's not moving out of the drift. You can't like redirect it anywhere. And that makes it really odd. Now, as well as this, I've got to say, in terms of like visual looks and stuff, really like this Mustang in white. I don't know why I haven't seen more Mustangs in just like that kind of ice white color. It looks really nice. It's really starting to grow on me, that is. After I kind of saw the R32 in that color, everything is like, I don't know, white is just such a pure color, I guess. That's also what Hitler said. But on a serious note though, like, it pops so well, the white does. I used to be a huge fan of kind of midnight purple on cars, but now the just like clean white is really grown on me. Obviously it's probably going to change in a few months when I eventually change my mind again, but you know, for now, white is like one of the best colors on cars. White and then like chrome rims and maybe like a black offset, I think looks really nice. But anyway, as you can see, we've won that in flying colours, and to be honest, wasn't even really trying too much. Did pretty poor that race. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode of Stick or Twist, or the next video that I'll upload tomorrow. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.